Hey, welcome back to Fluent and Fun, English Made Easy. I'm Lois.
And I'm Alina, and today, we're tackling something every English learner deals with at some point: how to reply faster in English.
You know that moment. Someone asks you a question in English and suddenly, blank mind. Your thoughts freeze, and all your good ideas disappear.
Or worse, you do know what you want to say, but the words just take forever to come out. That can feel so frustrating.
But don't worry, we've got your back. Today we'll help you respond more quickly, naturally, and confidently in conversations, with practical tips, mindset tricks, and even a fun speed round game.
First things first. Let's talk about why this happens. Why do our brains freeze when it's time to reply in English?
One big reason is translation. Most of us are trying to think in our native language, then translate into English on the spot. That takes time.
And while your brain is translating, the conversation is moving forward. Grimace that delay creates pressure, and pressure slows us down even more.
Another big reason? Fear of mistakes. You might be afraid of saying the wrong word, so you hesitate. But the truth is, nobody cares if your English is perfect. They just want to connect with you.
Yes, think about this. In real life, people pause, stumble, say, and, all the time, even native speakers. So take the pressure off yourself.
And instead of focusing on being perfect, focus on being present. Your goal isn't perfection, your goal is communication.
Now let's get into some real, actionable tips. These are things you can start using today to reply faster and speak more confidently.
Tip 1. Use ready-made phrases. These are your go-to sentences that help you jump into the conversation, even if you're not sure how to finish your thought yet. Try saying these with us. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm not totally sure, but maybe. That's interesting. I hadn't thought of it like that.
These are what we call soft openers. They sound natural and buy you time. You can use them in almost any conversation.
And the cool thing? They give you a confidence boost too. Just saying something, anything, keeps the flow going. Tip 2. Use fillers. Now, we don't mean bad habits, we're talking about natural pauses.
Yup, words like, well, I mean, let me see.
Native speakers use these constantly. Just listen to any real conversation, you'll hear them all over the place.
So don't feel bad about using fillers. They help you sound more fluent, not less. Practice time. Repeat after us. Well, I think it depends. Maybe next weekend? I mean, that makes sense. I've never really thought about that.
Tip 3. Repeat part of the question before you answer. It might sound strange, but this trick is powerful.
It gives your brain time to think and it shows the listener you're engaged. Let's try one. If someone asks, "What's your favorite kind of music?" You could say, "My favorite kind of music? Probably pop or lo-fi."
It's like you're echoing the question to yourself before responding, and it works in almost any situation.
Let's do a few more. Listeners, repeat after us, and then finish the sentence your own way. Practice. What do I usually do after work? Where would I love to travel? Well. What do I think about that idea? Let me see.
Bonus tip. If you're really stuck, use a bridging phrase. This keeps the conversation alive while your brain catches up. Try these. That's something I'd need to think about. I've never been asked that before. Can I tell you in a moment?
These phrases are like little language life jackets. They keep you floating while your brain swims to the next idea.
And here's the truth. The more you practice these patterns, the less you'll need them. Your brain will start building speed automatically.
So don't stress, just start small, practice a little every day, and soon you'll be replying without thinking twice.
Alright, it's game time, our quick reply game.
Here's how it works. We'll ask you some super common English questions, things you might hear in everyday conversation, and you're going to answer right away. Don't pause, don't worry about grammar, just say something.
Even if it's just a word or a phrase, that's totally fine. The goal is to train your brain to react in English, not translate.
Let's warm up with a few easy ones. Round 1: Everyday topics.
What do you do for fun?
Suggested answers. I watch Netflix. I play soccer with friends. I like reading and listening to music. How was your weekend?
Suggested answers. It was relaxing. I stayed home. Pretty good. I went hiking. Busy. I had a lot of work. Do you like coffee or tea?
Suggested answers. I love coffee. I usually drink tea. Both, but I prefer coffee in the morning. What's your favorite movie?
Suggested answers. I really like Titanic. Probably Inception. That's hard. I love a lot of movies.
Awesome job. Even if you only said one word, that's a win. The more you practice answering quickly, the more natural it becomes.
Try this again later today, or play it with a friend. Repetition is your superpower.
Awesome. Now let's make it a bit more personal. Ready? Round 2: Getting to know you.
Where did you grow up?
Suggested answers. I grew up in a small town near the mountains. I grew up in Seoul. I'm from a big city in Brazil. Do you have any siblings?
Suggested answers. Yes, I have 2 brothers. I'm an only child. 1 sister, we're really close. What's something you're good at?
Suggested answers. I'm good at drawing. Cooking. I love trying new recipes. I'm great at solving puzzles. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
Suggested answers. I usually eat eggs and toast. Just coffee. I'm not a breakfast person. Rice and vegetables. It's traditional in my culture.
Nice work. These kinds of personal questions come up all the time, at school, at work, even in casual chats.
So the more you practice answering them now, the more confident and automatic it'll feel later. Let's try one last round. It's the fast reaction challenge. These ones are shorter. Just say the first thing that pops into your head. Round 3 lightning round.
Summer or winter?
Morning or night?
Books or movies?
Sweet or salty?
You did it. Seriously. Even if you stumbled or said something silly, that's exactly how fluency starts.
This kind of quick response training helps your brain get used to speaking without that long thinking delay. Over time, you'll reply faster without even realizing it.
Try doing this with a friend or record yourself answering random questions each day. It really works.
And if you want, send us your replies. We'd love to hear them and maybe feature you in a future episode.
Keep practicing and keep it fun. That's the Fluent and Fun way. Alright, superstar, it's time to take everything you've learned today and put it into action. Are you ready for your weekly challenge?
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, have one short conversation in English, without translating in your head first.
That's right. Don't stop to think in your native language. Just feel the English. Trust your instinct and let the words flow, even if they're not perfect.
And hey, this doesn't have to be a long or deep conversation. Even something like, "Hi, how was your day? I'm going to the store. Want anything? I watched a movie last night, it was so good."
You can do it with a language exchange partner, a tutor, a friend, or just talk out loud to yourself in the mirror or while doing chores.
Here's a pro tip. Pick a few common questions and practice replying to them super fast. Record yourself. Listen back. Repeat. Every day you'll get a little quicker.
Because remember, this is not about being perfect. It's about being brave, being real, and having fun while building fluency.
So get out there, speak boldly, and keep making progress. You've totally got this. Go rock that challenge, Fluent and Fun fam.
So let's recap. Why do we freeze in conversation? It's often translation and fear of mistakes.
But with ready phrases, fillers, and practice, you can train your brain to respond faster. It just takes time and consistency.
And don't forget, speedy replies don't mean perfect replies. They mean confident, real communication.
We believe in you, and we're so proud of every step you're taking.
You got this.
Hey Fluent and Fun fam. Before we wrap up, here's a little sneak peek at next week's episode.
Do you ever find yourself pausing too much when you speak English? Like, what's the word? Or long silences while you think.
We've all been there, but next time, we're giving you practical tools to keep the conversation flowing, without those awkward gaps.
We'll share smooth filler phrases, thinking tricks, and pacing tips to help you sound fluent, even when you're still figuring out what to say.
It's all about sounding confident and keeping your rhythm.
Don't miss it. Hit follow or subscribe and we'll see you there.